What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for coming back to my channel. Joshua Carter here at JAC the Trucker on Instagram and other social media platforms. And I just wanted to come on and talk about my journey to getting my Class A CDL driver's license. I actually literally just got the license 2 days ago. It's been an experience. It's been a journey. It's the best way to put it. It's like anything else we probably ever tried in life. It's something that I at one point wanted to give up. It's something that I wanted to stop doing so many times, and I just never gave up. And I wanted to make this video as inspiring and encouraging as possible for anybody who may be thinking about going that direction to get your CDL Class A's. I think it's a great choice to make. So my journey starts where over the last year and a half, I've had started businesses, and when I say started them, I mean they were ideas that never really jumped off. So I had a landscaping business, grocery delivery business, a online fitness training business. Now I know I don't look the part right now for online fitness training, but I'm very knowledgeable in the area. After countless failed attempts through that situation, I realized how bad my anxiety was. I realized how depressed I was. I realized how fearful I was to try new things and to branch out and put myself in the public. It's just like talking to people and trying to grow a business. Now, I have a daughter who lives down south, and I drive back and forth to see her. So, like every month, I drive like 15 hours to go see her for a few days. And one time driving down there, I told my girlfriend, like, man, I'm going to go to trucking school. And she said, oh, absolutely not. Like, no, you're not. And whatever. And we went again, like the next month. I said, no, I'm really going to go to trucking school. So I came back, and my uncle, who had been trying to tell me to get a CDL for like years, called me. I had my mom call him, and he got me the CDL book for my state. And I read it. Started doing like most of us, started watching a bunch of YouTube videos, the Trucker Browns, the Wright brothers, all those guys, and was getting really motivated to jump into it. I started reading the book, went in and got my permit. I failed general, it's in my state you have to get general knowledge, air brakes, and combination vehicle on your permit to be ready to get a Class A. So I failed general knowledge the first time I took it. Then I went and passed it. Then I went and tried to do air brakes. Failed that the first time. Then I went and passed it. Then I tried to do combination vehicle. Failed that the first time. Then I went and passed it. So all together, it took me like 6 days to get the permit. And so it was like basically 2 times each part. And that's fine. But I was getting discouraged in the moment. Every time I would fail, I would say, I'm not doing it. I'm not going. I'm not doing it. And I end up passing. So that was like in June of this year. I got my permit officially July 11th of 2018. And then it was time to start school. So the process of starting school was I was trying to line up going to school first financially. So I wanted to go to a program that was going to pay for me to go. I didn't want to have to come out of pocket because I couldn't. I wanted to find someone who would pay for it. I wanted to stay close to home. I wanted to get it in there as quick as possible. So I wanted to line up with visiting my daughter and, going back and forth and getting all that done. So whatever. I had a situation where I was going to go to Swift. No, back up. I was going to go to a local truck driving school. They were going to fund it. Turns out the county I lived in, they couldn't fund that county because it had expired. Then I was going to go to Swift because they were close, like 2 hours away. I would have to leave and do the hotel thing. Then I found this one called 160 Driving Academy. Well, I was supposed to start, got in, it was local, wasn't going to have to do the hotel thing. It was Monday through Friday, weekends off, 7 to 3:30. It just was an ideal situation. Well, the Monday I was supposed to start, I went and got my medical card, went and got my drug test, had my temps, I was already set to go. The Monday I was supposed to start, I was driving on the highway. and I ran over actually like a semi tire, like the rubber tire, like the rubbering that falls off of the truck tires. I had ran over it in my car, and it cracked my oil pan. So I had to delay that. Couldn't even, go to school. Couldn't really get around. So I ended up holding off until September to go to start the classes. They were able to get me back re-enrolled, the whole 9 yards. Turned out to be a real blessing. So started at the school, going through the process. Very stressful, very stressful, very stressful. I went through the classroom part, got out on the driving yard the next week, and I was out there for like 4 or 5 weeks. And I mean, basic simple maneuvers were just causing me to question everything: the crossover or offset, the parallel, the alley dock. All these things were causing so much anxiety and stress that I really was about to quit. I mean, I was about to quit, like, more than once. I mean, my girlfriend will tell you, it was like every day I came home, like, I'm not going back. Like, I can't do it. Like, this is not for me. God's trying to tell me something. So fast forward, get through the part of it, and I go to take my first test. Fail. Passed pre-trip, failed on maneuvers. I came out of the crossover offset with 0 points, went to the parallel, and I pointed out on parallel. Failed. The next time, came out to the same testing site, went out there, barely came out of crossover, 8 points on crossover, came around to the parallel, failed, pointed out. Third time. So after the second time, I was done. Like, I had started looking up jobs. I had applied to be a pizza delivery driver. I was going to work at 1-800 got junk removal. I was done. And then my school called me, and they're like, hey, you're going to get another opportunity. Don't give up. It's only your third time. This is going to be your third time. Whatever. So I took 2 weeks away from the school, because I was over my hours. I had already hit the hours needed to, test and all that. And so I, couldn't really come back to school because I was over hours. So they were having me on like a modified schedule. So I ended up like being away from the school for 2 full weeks. Came in on the Monday, Monday last week. Did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Got a lot of practice time. Thursday rolled around, had a 2 o'clock testing date, 2 o'clock test time, and I had to take a test at a different testing site. Went up to Columbus, Ohio, to take the test, and that's like 2 hours away from where I live. Got up there with one of my favorite instructors, drove me up there in the school truck. We talked, relaxed me on the way up. Got up there. I didn't have to do pre-trip, obviously. Got up there. Got crossover, no points coming out of crossover, the offset. Got around to the site side parallel, no points. Got to the road, and the truck almost stalled, but I just kept going, and it didn't stall. I didn't panic. I had like 18 points on the road, passed. I'm just here to tell you, it's a journey to do this. There are a group of us, CDL Class A holders, who knock it out on the first time. There is a group of us who have to take it 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 times and finally get it. But we all can say the same thing. It's a journey, and it's something that having your CDL is life-changing. It is so life-changing. It is something that I will never forget. It is a feeling that I'll never get over, because now my life, doors just opened up for me that I never saw opening. These last 18 months of my life, trying to be an entrepreneur, and I'm still going to be an entrepreneur, but the routes I was taking, God was literally shutting those doors and revealing to me my anxiety, revealing to me my weaknesses, and being pointing me in a direction. I felt, and I tell people this all the time, I felt like by me being forced to have to drive to my daughter 15 hours, that was his way of saying, this is where you need to be, on the open road, or in your local open road. It's peaceful. You're alone. You can do this. Go this route. And when I finally answered the call, it worked out. And it was not easy. I was stripped. When I tell you I was stripped, like everything, every grain of my body, of my being was stripped, because I was about to give up. And I'm here to tell you, don't give up. If you fail the first time, don't quit. If you're somebody who knocks it out on the first time, come back and show people how you did that. How do you get over the nerves on test day? How do you, read that CDL book when you're trying to get your permit? How do you not earn any money while you're going to school? Or if you are someone who has to work and try to do this and work and go to school, how do you do it? How did you do it? Because I was blessed enough to be in a position where my girlfriend was able to hold down the fort throughout all that, not just in school, but through everything. And how did I overcome the nerves? I'm gonna make a video about that later, but right now, that was just my journey. And this is something that I can encourage all of you who are watching these trucking videos to make it a journey that you don't give up on. Make it a journey that you just opened up the door to you can do anything you want in your life. And I know we make it seem easy when people get on here, we watch these videos, like it's just riding around in a truck, walking through truck stops and bouncing from company to company, and local versus OTR versus regional versus dedicated, owner operator versus lease operator. All that is fine. That's part of the business. That's the next step to the journey. The first part is getting that CDL. And obviously you all know that. That's why you're watching these type of videos. But I'm here to tell you, it is a journey that you cannot give up on. And my journey I was almost tanking out, but I didn't. So I really encourage you all to stick with it, find peace in it, don't give up. You're going to want to give up. It's going to be, if you are someone who has to travel and be in a hotel, you might be in there with your roommate, like, I don't like this person, I can't do it, yada, yada, yada. Don't do it. Don't give up. Don't let your feelings get in front of you. Just do your thing, pay attention, ask questions, don't let your instructors get on your nerves, and love the journey. Again, this is Joshua Carter, JAC the Trucker, on everything social media platforms. Good luck, keeping good spirits, and I'm going to upload a lot more videos about this part of it. And I hope you guys watch and tune in and subscribe. Please subscribe, like the videos, share the videos, comment on the videos, and thank you.